Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to go ahead and rainbow the SSR for LR Gohan and Goten. LR Gohan and Goten were gone for a huge amount of time on JP, right? They first released right around the final days of June. I remember summoning for them last year while I was at Anime Expo at the start of July. And they had not returned on a banner until Saiyan Day here. That was one thing where Global had gotten the upper hand over JP. They had an extra banner of Gohan and Goten, right? Which is fair, because Gohan and Goten came out first on Global. I got no problem with that. But it's good that they finally returned, right? So pretty much the one unit that's kind of like, okay, they definitely have got to come back soon is Future Gohan. Because Future Gohan has only ever been on his initial banner in October and has never returned since. So we do want to see Future Gohan at some point. Then obviously, Android 13 and moving on. But, Future Gohan, I would imagine, is going to be on Blue Kaioken Goku's banner when he comes to JP. But we'll see. But LR Gohan and Goten, right? SSR is base form, but then TUR and LR is Super Saiyan, so I'll only keep one extra copy of them, as their base form SSR. We'll kind of see how solid they could be. I don't know. I don't think they're going to be too good. I mean, they could have some, like, if you're just, like, a free-to-play player or something like that, and you have maybe, like, just, like, god luck, right? Like, you pull, like, 6 Gohan and Gotens in, like, 400 stones or something like that. Like, it's possible. Maybe this SSR could be good for, like, Battlefield or something like that. Could be, so I don't know. Let's go in an event and check them out. All right, guys. So we are here in an event with Gohan and Goten. Now, the good news is we do have the movie hero support Gohan next to them. Of course, he's going to be very, very good for them, right? Now, this SSR of Gohan and Goten, they have the same sort of effect that like LR Gohan and Goten have, right? If we look at their passive, they are pretty good for an SSR. I mean, they've got pretty much everything Gohan and Goten have, the LR. Except, the buffs and stuff from their passive are way lower. Links aren't quite as good. They don't have as many links, right? They don't have the active skill, but they're at wow, 1 million. That's a lot higher than I was expecting, actually. That's pretty good. I mean, that is with the movie hero support Gohan, who is giving them Saiyan Warrior Race and Blazing Battle, I believe. Remember Blazing Battle, of course, that 15% attack link. We did have AGL Pan super the turn before as well. That is another important thing to consider. Remember, AGL Pan does give the 2-turn attack buffs. That's why, get used to seeing her in, like, showcase videos, because she's always going to be there for that reason. But this Gohan and Goten, right? They only have 30% attack and defense at the start of turn. Not good. Their stats aren't terrible. 14,000 attack, 9,000 defense. They basically are a banner unit, right? Like if we look at some of the recent banner units, I think some of their stats would be in a similar range to what this Gohan and Goten have. So that's pretty good. Remember LRs usually take a massive, massive leap in stats from whatchamacallit, when they go from like TUR to LR. Now I think because Bra doesn't have, what link do they have with Bra? Saiyan lineage, I believe. I mean, that is important because this unit, they don't have any key links at all. So they could struggle for key. The difference between them and the LR, though, is that this unit only needs to get to 12 key to do their super attack, right? Where LR, Gohan, and Goten, you want to, get them all the way up to 24 key, which is a huge difference, right? So then they also get the 1 key and 10% attack and defense with each attack performed. That gets them up to 3 key and 70% attack and defense. I mean, that's the thing. They did that 1 million attack stat on their first attack. So, there's still 60% left for them to build from their passive. That's why, that was very impressive to me. And they still have, 1.46. Wow. Whoa. I'm very impressed. Like, they're going to be 1.7. Dude, they're good. Like, they're still strong. Wow. Okay, I'm quite impressed. Now, again, this is with this movie hero Gohan next to them, though. Like, obviously, if I move him off rotation, they're not going to look quite as good, but that's crazy. They do raise attack for 1 turn on their super attack as well. But, like, they build their passive up, they're going to be able to do good damage. Let me make sure to check what their defense is next turn, after they've attacked, 4 times? So they've gotten an extra 40% attack and defense from their passive. Damn, okay. This Gohan and Goten right here, this SSR, they are, I mean, I would, from what I'm seeing, they're one of the better units, like a TUR SSR of LRs, right? Now, Kale and Caulifla, they have by far the best, like, non-LR version of any of the LRs, right? So, like, I don't know, think of, like, the TUR Goku Black and Zamasu, think of the TUR Super Saiyan Broly, you know, the devolved form of LR Broly. I think this Gohan and Goten, they might be number 2, potentially. It's been a while since I've used the Super Baby 1. Maybe I should use him a little bit, but this is not bad. This is pretty interesting. I'm actually pretty impressed by what we're seeing. There's another good rotation. Oh, their defense is going to be... Okay, their defense isn't the greatest because we are getting 40% from this Gohan, and then we're also getting 30% from this Gohan right here. So that's an extra 70% defense they're getting from support, and they're still under 100k, so you're not going to want to look at them too much defensively to help you out. But offensively, they're putting up some very impressive numbers, because the additional attack that has a medium chance of being a super, like, that's super good. That's really, really good. All right, so we did that. Another attack. They're just building and building and building, just like the LR. Like, for the same reason that the LR is good, this unit is good, but just on a way, way smaller scale, right? Let me see. Their total key multiplier, 140%. Then the additional has a 25% chance of being a super, which is quite good. 25% is super, super good. So I'm a huge fan of this SSR, actually. A lot of times, rainbowing, like, these, you know, LR, SSRs, or TUR, stuff like that, like, they're not actually worth it. But, like, this unit is definitely good enough, I think. So, all right, let's head to another team. They are on quite a few teams. That's the other thing, too. They're on Hybrid Saiyan, Buu Saga, Join Forces, Movie Hero, Goku Family, Sibling Bond, Kamehameha. They're on 50 damn teams. So, I mean, that's obviously good. All right, guys, now we're on the Goku Family / Sibling Bond team. Of course, you know, the leader, Gohan and Goten, would be far better here because they have, you know, quite honestly, LR, Gohan, and Goten, at this point, the LR, they still might, for me, have the best leader skill in the game. Like, I'd have to think about that a little bit more, but, like, I think LR, Gohan, and Goten, they have at least the top 5 leader skill, I think. Just how insane it is. Sibling Bond / Goku Family is just such a ridiculous team. I mean, a lot of it is Goku Family being the second biggest category in the game, right? But this is an important turn. What's their defense? 54k. Okay, that's not too bad, actually. This is them without getting a single attack yet, right? So this is right away. Let's see how much damage they will be able to do. We saw that their defense isn't the craziest. Remember, they still have to build up quite a bit. And they're at 780k. That's not terrible, considering that they build up, and they're just going to get stronger and stronger. Yeah, look at that. They're already up to 900k just by their second attack. So, you know, they're able to put up some impressive damage for sure. The one negative with LR, Gohan, and Goten is obviously their subpar super attacks. I mean, their super attacks, I think, personally, are on, like, the level of the Super Saiyan 4s or something like that. It's not the biggest deal. I'm not like, oh, the unit sucks because of that or anything like that. But, you know, it is a little bit of a bummer comparing their, like, even comparing their super attacks to Kale and Caulifla. Kale and Caulifla's like 50 times better than Gohan and Goten's, right? It's not even close. And, like, those for a while, for many months, almost an entire year, Kale and Caulifla and Gohan and Goten, they were like the kings and queens of Dokkan. They were number 1 and 2 easily. So, you know, that's the only sort of negative about this unit. Okay, so we saw what damage they did right there. Let me go ahead and move ahead a little bit. Let's get them fully built up. Let's also maybe see some active skill stuff with them. Let's keep going, and we'll see what we could do with Gohan and Goten here. All right, so we're still here in the Goku Family team / Sibling Bond. At this point, I think Gohan and Goten, wow, they're at 121k. They're either like 1 or 2 hits away from building their full passive, or they have their full passive here. So I wanted to get this attack stat sort of here. And then we'll go ahead and do some active skill stuff. But, like, they're close to 2 million without active skills. Like, they could get close to 3 for an SSR is very impressive. So they're there at 1.6. That's just with the movie support Gohan there. And then I think with those 2 attacks, they're for sure now at full power. So let me hope to take some damage here, and then we'll go ahead and get the active skill shenanigans afoot. Alright, guys, so we have the situation we want. We got active skills galore, AJL Pan, super attack last turn. Gohan and Goten have their full passive built up. 121k defense, which again I think is very impressive for just an SSR, right? They're not like the TUR, they're not an LR, they're not anything on that level, and they're still able to have a pretty decent attack and defensive stat. So I think they're quite solid, right? And obviously it's very difficult to, you know, and you absolutely not. You want Rainbow Gohan and Goten first before ever thinking about carry like an extra copy. 2.49, that's pretty good. And then they also have the guaranteed additional, and then, you know, chances are good that they could get their additional super attack as well. So that was with AGL Pan supering the turn before. We had Bardock and Gine, we had LRB Pan right there, so not bad by the SSR for LR Gohan and Goten. That was pretty good. I'm very impressed by them so far. So let's go ahead and look at their details next. Alright, so this is Sons of a Great Father. Yes, I love that title right there. And I agree, Goku is a great father. I mean, as he's teleporting Cell away to sacrifice himself so that Gohan can live a good life, pretty sure that makes Goku a good father. Just tossing that out there. And then, of course, Gohan Teen and Goten Kid is their name. Their leader skill is Sibling Bond category 2 key, 140% attack, and then 120% HP in defense. Or Goku family category 2 key, 140% attack, and then HP and defense 100%. Obviously, once they get to LR, that leader skill is one of the best in the entire game. Their super attack is the Brotherhood Kamehameha, which raises attack for 1 turn and does supreme damage. Their passive skill, Strengthened by Boundless Dreams, is 30% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then they launch an additional attack that has a medium chance of being a super, which is a 25% chance, which is quite good. And then they get 1 key and 10% attack and defense with every attack performed, up to a max of 3 key and 70% attack and defense. Then they also disable Rampage, which is good in the Broly event, right? Does that factor in for Battlefield? Did the Broly in Battlefield, he had that ability where he attacked the whole turn, did he not? But no, I mean, the wiki only says it's for that one Broly Dokkan event. By the way, I would not be shocked if we would get a new Dokkan Fest Broly at some point from DBZ. I mean, Broly is a mega top seller. So, you know, we're now a full year since Dragon Ball Z Broly has had a card. Well, closing in, right? I'm recording this video on March 30th, 2020, so a little under 2 months from now was the last major DBZ Broly card we got. Again, they love doing Broly cards. I know we did just get Dragon Ball Super, Broly, Chile, and Lemo, but, like, that's him base form, you know, with Chile and Lemo. Not exactly the epitome of hype, but, you know, I feel like we could get a base form Broly from the first Broly movie, and then maybe he would, like, transform into Super Saiyan, and then he might also, like, active skill in the Legendary Super Saiyan like the other one does. Like, it would just be insane. So many Brolys, but, like, it would sell, so it's very realistic, right? Now, the one weakness of this Gohan and Goten unit by far is their links. They only have 5 links. All in the family, Saiyan Warrior Race, the Saiyan Lineage, Kamehameha, and Blazing Battle, because once they're a TUR, they get Fierce Battle, and once they're an LR, they get Legendary Power, right? That is definitely something that's going to hold this unit back. It would have been nice if they just would have slid them prepared for battle, you know, before they got to LR. They've done that before. I can't remember what unit off the top of my head that loses, I think, Shocking Speed when they go LR or something like that. Is this Cell? Is it LR Cell? Or someone does something like that, which is super annoying, right? Their 12 key multiplier is 140%, which is good. And then they are on a number of different category teams as well, which obviously is really, really good. So on the Sibling Bond category, which is getting stronger and stronger. A lot of good units have been added to that within the past year. They're also on the Movie Hero team, which of course is insane after LR Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku. Then of course LR Gogeta. And then, you know, we got LR Gohan and Goten, just a crazy team. They're also over here on the Hybrid Saiyan team. Love this team after Future Gohan has released. They're also over here on the, what is this? This is a Buu Saga team right here. Yeah, this is Buu Saga. Another option for the Buu Saga team is cool, you know, if you want to build it with like a Saiyan-type build. We'll see what's going to happen with the Buu Saga, but, I mean, pretty much like, you know, Buuhan, Kid Buu, Fat Buu, Majin Vegeta, Ultimate Gohan, Super Saiyan Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Spirit Bomb Goku, you know, like Angel, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, Super Vegito, Base Form Vegito. All of those characters I just listed are, like, due for upgrades for the Buu Saga. So, the Buu Saga is going to be crazy. Like, a year from now or something like that, I think the Buu Saga is going to be insane. Then over here, he is also on the, well, Gohan and Goten, they're on the Goku family team, which, you know, second biggest team in the game. Then they're also over here on the Join Forces category. Again, just another option, another Saiyan option for this team, depending upon how you'll want to run it. I'm sure eventually they're going to get a true leader skill. And, you know, now enough characters have started to release and enough good characters that this team is getting interesting. In particular, Join Forces, I think, is going to get real intriguing if this unit gets an EZA right here. The LR Physical Ginyu Force, they already give 3 ki. And what is it, 7,777 attack, I believe. If that changes to 3 ki and like 35% attack and defense, they're insane. Like, they're so crazy, and they're going to be so damn good. So, I would love to see that EZA Physical Ginyu Force come to fruition. And then finally, they are on the Kamehameha team, which is another team that has a lot of options, and it's just going to get better and better because there's always going to be Kamehameha units that are going to release, right? So there we go. There is Gohan and Goten. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.